Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to drop off a little bit. Man, I don't know what happened. I think it crashed. Stream crashed. So anyway, yeah, it was almost like 10 minutes that I've been off. So anyway, I'm back. A quick recap of people hating on the last video I did. Remember the PhD? Yeah, those dog owners.
PhD. I'm a PhD.
So anyway, quick recap. Then Pacquiao coming up on that the Broner fight to break the lights. Okay, so let's go ahead and start now with knockouts. Okay, so we're going to talk about how dangerous these pretty much capoeira is. So we're going to talk about the top 5 capoeira knockouts in MMA. Some of them, I don't think any of them are UFCs. There's some Bellator. So let's go ahead and get rid of this backdrop and jump right into this one. All right. This guy, like I was mentioning earlier, is Capoeira Explaining. He's a Mexican guy. And let me see here. Let's interact with this stuff. Let's reset it. Let's get right down to the nitty-gritty. Let's turn this down lower. Let me get him even muted. So this looks like from somewhere in France. 2 buddies sparring MMA. This guy does the Chief Crowder, most powerful capoeira kick in the world. Chapéu de couro right to the noggin. Sweep, smash, you're done, son. And it's over. And it's fucking over. All right, here's one. This guy's actually a Muay Thai guy. And so for a lot of people that think this is Capoeira, they actually do this Amazona move, the one-handed Abubachido. They do it, boom, in Muay Thai. They train it. Super dangerous. Put one hand down, smash your partner with the other one. You can't go wrong. Nah. Gets back up. He gives him the bensao. Boom. He catches the leg. Oh, nice. Brazilian. Boom. And with the Amazona straight to the noggin. Oh, can't go wrong there. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeedy. All right, next one is the switch kick. This is Contramestre Bahazin. Scissor kick or whatever you want to call it. And then he gives us a nice little show. Marcus Aurelio, Contramestre Bahazin. And he's doing amazing stuff. So it's very dangerous. These are legitimate kicks. Now, this is also a Muay Thai guy. Now, when he knocks this dude out, it's totally... It could be a hurricane kick. It could be karate, taekwondo. It's not necessarily a capoeira. It's just we do that stuff so many times. People associated with capoeira. But yeah, I mean, it could be taekwondo, karate. Either way, a nasty knockout kick. Now, here's the original one. They got it started. It's number 1. 2 Meluas in a row. This is where it all got started. Capoeira and MMA. And he's out. And I've seen countless interviews with Contramestre Bahazin. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, what can you say, man? Clean Melua. The only thing it could be cleaner is if he hit him with the heel. He has his toes pointed, and he foot slaps him, but his whole body's behind it. Boom! It's nasty. Bam. So, that being said, guys, those are the 5. Those are the 5, what's it called? Let's hide this shit before it starts fucking with me. Those are the 5 knockouts in Capoeira. Let me make sure that I pause it because now this PhD is gonna start coming back.
I'm a PhD.
See, I told you. Let's just get rid of that, and then we can move on to the next one. All right. Who is this? McGregor. Okay.
I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD.
That's right. I'm a PhD. I hate men. And I'm ready to ruin all their fun. Okay, cool. So this next clip here, so what I went from is showing how the danger of capoeira. If you got knocked out, the most dangerous kick is the Melua de Compasso. I mean, it is deadly, and it's funny how people get mad in capoeira when you slap them or you hit them or you punch them, right? But the most dangerous kick, we're happy with that, getting slung at our heads, the Melua de Compasso, which knocks people out, the 90-second capoeira knockout, which we just saw. This stuff's legitimate. I mean, it's... yeah, what's up? Hold on, I'm gonna answer a little bit of questions right here before I get into the next club. So anyway, yeah, are you on YouTube? Yeah, Abujatido's a move training earlier. Yeah, I have some awesome exercises on that one, man. I'll post them. Mestrando, yeah. So Will, man. So some groups call it Mestrando, some call it Contramestre. So it's the same thing. Like in our group, we call it Mestrando, but it's the exact same thing. It's the same rank. You're about to be a master. And that's the difference between there. So Dr. D, I'm on Facebook and a little bit on Instagram, but not really. I'm still trying to post stuff constantly, but mostly on YouTube. It's a better way to get my videos out, and Amazon, and all that stuff. So I have products. You can check out some of those products down below also. But anyway, yeah, he's Mestrando. He should be a mestre here soon. So, Ashe uses both as 2 different levels. I have a couple of friends in their group. Oh, wow. So there are certain levels, like certain groups that have 4 professor chords, a couple mestrando or contramestre chords. You have to rank before you get to that master. So, very interesting. Thanks, Will. Appreciate that info. Awesome. But like in other groups, like, it's just one. It's just one rank. So let's go ahead and move on with the clip. Alrighty, as you know, McGregor, one of the best fighters in the UFC in history, was training capoeira for a little while. Morris for his movement coach, which was his name escapes me, but the the Israeli guy. Used to be in CDO in Israel. I forgot his name, but he's super awesome. And he was using him as a movement coach. So he was training that. And also Jose Aldo, trained Capoeira first. Then he started training MMA as soon as they shot him. So anyway, let's take a clip at some of these UFC legends training back. Anyway, it was some good clips. I'll fuck with it later. Let's just get rid of it and go on to the next one. So, speaking of mestre or mestrando or contramestre Bajauzinho, I have a clip here of him training some pretty sweet MMA slash Capoeira. Now, as you know, guys, I own a studio also where it's exactly what it is. We train, and we're pretty not mixing it. We'll do like a self-defense, BJJ, grappling, and I don't know, like Muay Thai, kickboxing, and then we'll do Capoeira separately. But it's pretty much the same thing. But the way they train it is Capoeira style fighting in the ring for self-defense. So it's pretty awesome. The way that I teach is we separate it for self-defense so that we could get kids that have been bullied or people that just want to do self-defense. We keep it easy. We don't teach them Ginga. We don't teach them all that stuff. Just because they're more of a competition school here. Whenever they fight, they're ready to train fighters. So I think it's very confusing to teach beginners the Ginga when they're trying to learn self-defense and teaching them Ginga and all that stuff. It's confusing. So the way I have it, it's separated. So let's take a look here. Let's go to the clip and let's see some. Holy crap. All these fucking clips are banging. Let's restart this. I have to restart this clip. Hopefully all these clips are not contaminated, corrupted. How about this one? Let's go to the Motivation Fails. Yeah, this one's still good. Capoeira compilation 2. All right, sorry about that, guys. We're gonna go ahead and just attack this one. So this is called Capoeira Fails, and I apologize. I'm gonna have my stuff together next time. The fail, whenever my stream failed, it totally messed everything up. So it went on to the next clip. So this is called Capoeira Fails, but I don't see where some of these are not. That guy did a awu and blasted the bidding bow, and that happens all the time, so it's not a big deal. This was like Chico doing some amazing things. And some change coming out of his pocket to line things up. So this is pretty sweet also. Here we see, look, what probably looks like kind of Russia. Capoeira in Russia, Corda Jioru, maybe Israel. So, like what we mentioned earlier, guys, this is called a Capoeira Fail, but this is a serious meia-lua de compás. This is one of the most dangerous kicks. This glanced him, it put him down. And we're going to see another one here. These guys are just doing pernada, throwing fast blows, and this guy gets clipped, and that's all it takes. And this guy feels bad because they were playing at a high level, but, man, he totally takes it to the noggin, and that's all it takes, guys. This thing is devastating. Another one. These things are devastating. That's what I'm saying. People don't get mad when you're punching and they get mad when you're punching and slapping at them, but when you're throwing one of those most deadly kicks, oh, they're doing a bimba sequence. Fucking damn, dude, that sucks. These guys need more some train on that. And as this one comes to the end, I'm gonna take some questions here. Okay, we still got some time on this video. Awesome. So I appreciate you guys' patience. Man, I had some good videos too locked up. It went to the next clip the way I had it set up, and there's no way to press back. So anyway, I just had the clips ready to go, and I missed it when everything started. Oh man, super dangerous when you're training your acrobatics. You guys, be careful out there, especially training capoeira on the ice is not good. Also, if you're training capoeira on the beach, you're going to kick sand in your face. So not as dangerous as on ice. Just walking around on ice and snow, super dangerous. So this guy's pretty good. Nice. Okay, so they call this a capoeira fail, but this is a pretty good fight. He's just taking on a big dude who kind of blocks him. And I don't know why this Capoeira Fails compilation part 1 was a little bit better. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad. The kicks. So as we're watching this, are all done. A one and done. A one-touch KO is why Capoeira is played, as opposed to full contact, because it would cause too many injuries. Yeah, Ido Portal. There we go. Oh yeah, here we go. This thing again. I'm going to answer some questions here in a little while. Let me finish this clip, and I'm going to stop it and answer some questions. I'm jumping back and forth. So anyway, this fat dude is just blocking him and taking it. So I don't understand. It's not too much of a fail. It's a pretty good fight. He takes a head kick there. Now here we go. We're in Capoeirando. Now this is in Bahia, and this is Grau Mestre Suasuna's place. And this dude just does a little fail. He knocks the glass everywhere when he smashes the lamp. So no big deal. Nice, and he finishes off nice and strong. So there's Mestre Suasuna. This must have been a few years ago, because Suasuna's put on some weight. He looks a little skinnier there. But this is an amazing event. I've talked to several people who go to this event, and they recommend everyone going. But it's too much. Also, if y'all know Monitora Azul, super popular YouTube channel, and she's having a baby. She lives in Cali now with her husband. But she went to this, and she says, let's cancel this shit. She says that it was hard. They were camping there. There's too many people. It was crowded. Yes, the energy was awesome, but it was just like camping. And you know, if you're a woman, you need to be clean. You can't be out there camping. And even though she's an awesome capoeirista and she can rough it, she's tough. She's tough as nails. It's not the ideal conditions. The last time I went to Brazil, man, it was cool. They got Airbnbs, everything that you need, Ubers, and all sorts of awesome stuff. So let me go ahead and answer some questions here as I go over this. All right. So, yeah, so Dr. D, what you're talking about, it seems that like kicks in Capoeira are all one and done. A one-touch knockout is why Capoeira is played, as opposed to full contact, because it would cause too many injuries. Okay, that's with a question mark. No, so when people that go against Capoeira at high levels, they know where the windows are. They know how to counteract the play. But when you get a high-level guy, and that's all it takes, man, it's danger. Yes, they're dance moves, but they're dance moves with, a guy's heel, they're the legitimate attacks. So when they're playing it at a high level, you're just expected to know how. I mean, if you're going against a beginner, you're not going to be slinging around kicks like that. Now, when you're talking about Capoeira for self-defense, or for UFC, or for MMA, for that type of fighting, you can't combo that many that many things in a row, because they'll either charge in, or they see the people that back out. He has to chase them with several mealuas or several different attacks. So it's not the same dynamic of weaving kicks, counterattacks, and blending together. A person that knows Capoeira against someone who's choppy and has a very regular fight stance, orthodox fight stance, or southpaw fight stance, when one guy's taking jabs and stabbing at you with kicks and straight kicks, you can't make it as beautiful and blended as usual. So that's that part. So when you play Capoeira, also when you're teaching a beginner, it's good to bring in kids. They're not really going to get kicked just yet, okay, until they're actually learn how to Ginga and move around and actually play. Then at a higher level, then it's time to trick. Then it's time to project your kicks and take it to the next level. So cool. Let's move on to the next one. Now, I had two different videos there also that were getting ready to start up, so that was my fault for blowing it, but my mistake. I'm going to have one more. I'm going to do one more vid. And yes, we're going to do check out another girl Capoeira video. So, awesome. And this time we're talking about Capoeira-Pitchula. Follow her on Instagram. And we're going to check it out. And hopefully the PhDs will not mess with me today. Right?
I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD.
Cool. So let's rewind this. Let's get to the beginning. And we can attack. And Check out some good times with Pitchula Capoeira. Very beautiful woman. She trains with, I think, either Senzala in the UK, I believe, with, what the hell's the guy's name? Bongriels. Yeah, Bongriels. I think it's a Professor Bongriels or Contramestre Bongriels in the UK, I believe, and it's one of his students. She's always on Instagram. She posts a lot. She trains all the time. I'm not sure if she's an instructora or something, but she's constantly putting a lot of contact. Very beautiful young woman. So I'm not sure if she's dating Bongriels or what, or if that's the girlfriend, or if that's just a student. But yeah, she's good looking. Let's take a look at some of her skills. Yeah. Bora, bora, bora. All right, man. It looks good. Beautiful, beautiful. Very nice, very nice. Pitchula. Where's the PhD?
I'm a PhD. I'm a PhD.
Alright, guys. I'm going to stop doing that. So, we're going to start wrapping it up. We're going to start wrapping it up here. Let me take a look in the chat room. There's no sound. Okay. Yeah, I muted it. I muted my mic, but hopefully there's sound now. Let me take a few questions. I think I've already answered up, but let me go ahead and finish up the chat, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And then we'll go from there. We'll shut it down. So let me go here to the announcement board. Okay, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Okay, guys. So don't forget, if you haven't already, I know we all saw Will's name in there, and several other people, but make sure that you register. We're doing a giveaway here on New Year's Eve. I was just practicing these live streams, so we're going to do a live stream on New Year's Eve. A year in, what's it called? A year in review. And we're going to be some of the stuff I'm going to be giving away is these last 10 things. We're giving away some merch, so some hats, some mugs. Okay, so make sure you take that survey. And I'm also giving away some beginners bundles, which is fundamentals of Capoeira, ground game 1, hook and pull. Giving away the ground game bundle. People just want to concentrate on cool moves, which is ground game 1, ground game 2, and fundamentals. And then a coaching bundle as well, which is I'll be coaching you for a month, which means you're going to get all my digital products. It's like $600 or $700 worth of products. We're gonna check in once a week, and I'm gonna give you a coaching plan depending on what you need. It could be fitness, it could be capoeira, or both. Okay, so that's gonna be pretty sweet. And then also some of the other stuff that we're going on. So make sure I put in the link in the description below all the stuff that we have for sale for our 12 days of Capoeira Christmas as we wind this up, or wind this down rather. And the most important thing is that you do this. The survey. The survey is 9 questions. It takes about 4 minutes. That's how you register. Some people registered and didn't do the survey, so make sure that you do that. You complete it. That's how you officially register. And December 31st, 2020, we're going to be announcing the winners at 9 p.m. Central. And I'll keep it simple. I'll try not to crash, and that's what I'll be practicing these next couple nights here. My studio's closed. We closed down for a week for the holidays, so I'm going to be here practicing that. Make sure that you join me tomorrow we'll do another live chat on another topic, and I'll have the clips ready to go. So that was my fault. So anyway, let me just check one last time. Any blocks, parries, guards? Yes, very Dr. D. There are blocks, parries, and guards, absolutely. In Capoeira, or is it just bobbing and weaving, slipping, esquivas as defense? Dr. D, thanks for the question, man. You got some good ones. So yes, absolutely. So at the beginner level, we first train dodging, getting out of the way, to avoiding impact first, and then we do play them light. You know, unless they're athletic and they're or martial artists before, and they're they could kind of protect themselves already, and they're faster, then we'll speed them along. But usually, we'll teach them first to dodge and get out of the way, whether they're kids, ladies, or just people that have never done martial arts before. So we do teach dodging first and getting out of the way to counterattack, dodging, countering attack. Now, at the highest levels, as you saw, you're not going to get out of you're not going to dodge a high level kick. You know what I mean? You're going to have to learn how to dodge. So we call it barreira, okay, like blocks, and then there's cross, barreira cruzada, there's barreira direct, kind of like a two-hand push-down kick, okay, legitimate blocks, okay. But a lot of those dodges and esquivas, you should have your hand blocking also, not just getting out of the way. So, good question, Dr. D. Cool. Yeah, did I miss your question there? Will, sorry about that. Let me go up above. First year, seeing a lot of groups may call the same move, different names, so it gets confusing. For example, meia lua de French. Okay, cool. Yeah, absolutely. And I address this a lot, which is so awesome. There's no standardization of the names. In our group, we call it pasape. They call what most groups call meia lua de French, we call it pasape. What most people call martelo, the roundhouse kick, we call pontapé cruzado. Martelo rodado, jump spinning kick. A lot of people call it other weird shit. I don't know. Jump spinning kick. There's the mariposa. There's, so with every group, because it came up in these little factions and these little, quilombos, runaway, it was passed down from master to disciple. And the rise of Capoeira academies didn't happen until later in those actual academies. Actually, and when Bimba opened up his first academy, that was like the beginning of it. But even still, he was still a master to disciple type stuff. And there was only a few different, and then there was only the two main big academies. But from there, it blew up. Went to Sao Paulo. People were taking it all over Brazil, to Sao Paulo, to all these different variations. So I'm going to check I'm going to scroll back, but hopefully I answered your question there, Will. Let me see here. Armada de French. Yeah, I think that was the one. Skate tricks. Skate trick in neighborhoods. Yeah, I guess so. You call it whatever you want. Man, I skated. That was the hard.